Hi, my name is Kittu Kolluri. I'm a general partner at New Enterprise Associates and a charter member of TIE.
And you're a Thai because?
TIE is an organization that's been around for the last few decades now, and it has helped nurture a lot of entrepreneurial talent within the Indian community, and now it is spreading beyond just the Indian community. And so I have benefited personally from it as an entrepreneur, and gives me an opportunity to give back to the Indian community.
How have you benefited?
By virtue of meeting so many prominent entrepreneurs and seasoned executives who have helped guide, mentor me during the time that I was building my companies.
You're also associated with the Entrepreneurs Bazaar.
Yes, we as New Enterprise Associates are associated with the Entrepreneurs Bazaar. It is our way, again, as I said, of sort of giving back to the community, and also at the same time identifying projects that we think might be useful projects to nurture.
What is your definition of who an entrepreneur is?
An entrepreneur is somebody who is trying to change the world.
And how have you changed the world?
I've tried to change the world in at least a couple of different ways as an entrepreneur. And now as a venture capitalist, I am backing companies that I think have the potential of changing the world.
Can you name a couple that you think can change the world?
Yeah, I think companies like Oanda, WeatherBill, and Blue Apple are very promising little companies that I think could potentially change the way we work, we live, we entertain ourselves.
You made a very interesting statement yesterday when we met. You said something about success and sustained success. Do you want to expand on that?
Sure. Wild success is a lot of times purely random. Sustained moderate success is not accidental.
Where would you put yourself?
That's for others to judge.
You've had a couple of wild success.
I don't know if I'd call it wild success. My bank balance is not that wild.
Kittu, if your bank balance is not wild, I have a non-existent bank balance. So I don't think you put yourself in the sustained success model. Maybe as a VC now, are you putting yourself in that category?
No, I think, I look at it this way. I've been fortunate to have a couple of companies that have been successful at building a business, and you still need some amount of luck, but you need the ability to recognize an opportunity, a trend, and be able to walk through that door, and that's maybe a skill I have developed.
Is there any company or companies that you didn't back that went on to become very successful?
Too early in my venture capital career. There are quite a few companies that I have, in fact, the vast majority of the companies I have looked at are companies that I have passed on. Only time will tell if I made a good decision or not.
Where do you think you'll be 5 years from now?
I don't think that far.
Really?
I do not think that far.
Short?
I just think about, in fact, right back from 1990 onwards, my whole mantra has been, what am I learning every year? What is the new skill I'm developing every year?
What are you learning this year?
Learning to be a better venture capitalist.
Oh, I thought you were going to say learning to be a better human being.
That too. Learning to be a better dad, better spouse, a lot of other things. But every year is just learning to be better than what you were previously.
Final question. Who is your role model for a venture capital?
For a venture capitalist? I don't know if I have a role model. There are people who I have a great deal of respect for. Dick Kramlich, who is one of our co-founders, is somebody I have a great deal of respect for, but I don't think I can replicate him. A gentleman called Peter Morris, who I also have a great deal of respect for. I am fascinated by the success of guys like Mike Moritz or John Doerr, people like that in the venture world. I'm also, fascinated a lot by, if I would say the guy who probably comes closest in terms of mentor is probably Jim Clark.
He was your mentor.
He was and is my mentor in a lot of ways. Jim gets a lot of credit for not just starting, companies, but literally starting 3 or 4 industries. I mean, when he started with Silicon Graphics, 3D graphics as an industry didn't exist. When he started Netscape, he commercialized the internet as we know it today. And when he started Healtheon, he really created e-health as a category. And then he's gone on to do other things. But I'd say these are 3 instances where he changed the world. The world was different before he came in, and he approached not just me but his team.
And his son-in-law started YouTube.
YouTube is an.
Did NEA miss out on YouTube?
We did not back YouTube.
Okay, as a VC firm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kittu.
Thank you, Kamla.